I've actually known Flip for more than 42 years, going back to when we were producing NFL 79 for Don Ohlmeyer with our hosts Brian Gumbel and Mike Adamle. And I can tell you that Flip is the same kind, generous, talented person he was those many decades ago. Fame has not changed John Filippelli. Flip is probably best known for his baseball coverage, but what people forget is that he's also overseen the production of Wimbledon, the Indy 500, the NHL, the BCS College Football Championship, the British Open, and dozens of wide world of sports events. It's tough to imagine anybody having the breadth of experience that Flip has had.
Hiring John Filippelli was one of the best things I did at NBC Sports. When John first came to us, he had very little experience. But John hung around, and we got to know him. We quickly became impressed with how much knowledge he had. He was an expert in all sports. We saw how hard he worked. And also, John was extremely popular. Everybody loved Flip. And he was well on his way to becoming a director at the network when I decided that I needed somebody strong to work with Bob Costas, who was new to our football studio. And I asked John to produce, and John did a tremendous job as a producer for Bob and as a producer for the network.
Yes, I know Flip for many, many years. Flip was back with me before the Yes Network even started. And we formed the Yes Network. Obviously, we needed an executive producer. So I talked to George Steinbrenner about it, who was very fond of Flip. And I said, there's only one man, I believe, who can handle this burden, which is going to be very, very hard to build this network from scratch, and that being John Filippelli. Flip and I, we go back and forth. We have that kind of relationship. We respect each other, like each other. We yell and scream at each other. We kiss each other. We hug each other. And at the end of the day, we're friends, and there's nobody I respect or admire more than him.